In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Have you seen a madman? You might have seen. Definitely, you would have seen. Everybody know, everybody have seen certain mad people roaming on the streets. These mad people, their mind does not work. They don't think logically. They don't think rationally. And their thinking is far, far, far away from logic and rationality. They are filled with anger. They are either filled with anger or they are filled with the sorrow. Something very bad happened. Something which was not as bad as they took it. Because the same sort of thing might have happened with many of the people, but these people, those people who turned mad, took the exceptional notice of it. They became extremely angry. They wanted to kill somebody. They wanted to spread. They wanted to torture. They wanted to hurt. They wanted to. They created an extreme level of hatred. Extreme level of hatred in their minds. They could not get an opportunity to spill it out. To spill it out mean taking the seeking the revenge. That's why they kept it in their own mind. They kept in their own mind, and their system exploded after some of the time. They lost their senses, and they started saying foul things. And it became very obvious that these people are mad. They people are not. They people are far, far, far away from the reality today. They are unable to conceive properly, perceive properly. Now, our topic of today's discussion is that why did it happen, by the way? We need to go into the very technical side of it. And once we do, know what is the technicality behind it, why did they turn mad, and why how can it benefit us actually? They did turn mad, as I earlier said, because of the extreme anger, extreme kind of hatred they had created in their minds, because they perceived the people, as some of the people, as very bad, extremely bad people. And this is something, this is like, generating and creating a kind of toxicity and poison in their mind. They kept ruminating it, they kept doing the cud. They repeated it in their mind, over and over and over and over. And a time arrived when all of that exploded, their system became redundant, everything else had gone wrong, and their logical, their rational approaches were totally destroyed, and now they people have become a madman. Now I think so. It does happen when once we perceive somebody negative enough, once we perceive someone as somebody who is very negative, who is very negative, who is a very bad person, maybe we are found calling ourselves as a realistic human being, as somebody who is very careful and cautious, who is very alert. And since I am very alert human being, that's the reason I know that this and this person, that and that person, these people are really very bad. And since these people are very bad, so for that reason, So for that reason, we should not expect anything good from those people at all. And not only that, we cannot expect anything good from those people, rather we cannot expect that they will spare us, or they will spare any other person, or they will not be they will not be hurting, damaging the other people. They will keep doing it because they people are absolutely bad, because they people are absolutely poisonous and toxic. So this is we all of the people actually, almost all of us. There are certain exceptions only who don't perceive someone else, as a negative, as a bad human being. As for the rest of the people are concerned, as for the overwhelming number of us are concerned, I think that we have marked some of the people as very bad people. We have marked some of the people as very bad people. So we and they people have done something either very bad to us, and if at all they do get an opportunity, they will be repeating that bad action against us again and again. Rather, they will be doing even more bad to us. So for that reason, we have labeled them as somebody who are very dangerous, who are very bad, who are very toxic. They might have certain problems and troubles in them. They might have. Actually, everybody have. Although some of the people have more than that of others. I mean, the people whom we love, the people who are very close to us, even they people would be having certain bad habits and bad qualities in themselves. So why don't we hate them actually? Why don't we hate them? Because they people are very close to us, and we have become somewhat biased. And those people who are not very close to us, we don't consider them somebody who are our likable people. For that reason, we are biased against those people, and we are found exaggerating their bad qualities. We are found exaggerating their bad qualities, and we are found hating those people. Instead of just disliking their bad qualities, we have started hating those people. Why don't we dislike their bad qualities only and stop hating them? Because hating them actually, we don't know, but this is something really very very bad to we ourselves and no one else actually. We aren't able to hurt those people, to retaliate those people, to seek revenge from those people, to do the tit for tat against those people, to hurt and damage those people interest. We succeed in doing this thing very very little. But as a matter of fact, we people are found hurting we ourselves all the time. And once we are talking to someone else against those people, these people too will establish a kind of negative image about we ourselves, dear friends and fellows in Pakistan. They people too will think that we people, the one who is talking bad about the other people, the bad mouthing against the other people, the gossiping against the other people, these people themselves are the bad people actually. We will not be considered as the good people at all. So I think so that we need to change, we need to stop generating, we need to stop cultivating this crop of the negativity, of the toxicity, of the poison, of the bad, something which is really ugly. It is our mind is like a field. Our mind is like a farm. Now whatever we are found cultivating in it, maybe we are found cultivating the weeds, the toxic weeds. Maybe we are cultivating the toxic weeds in it. Maybe we are found cultivating the toxic weeds in it. We should stop doing that. We should stop doing this thing because it is really, really, really bad. It is really bad because it is spreading to the whole of our system. It is being cultivated, generated, it is being created in our mind, but it keeps spreading the whole of the system, the whole of our system, our nervous system, and the rest of the systems as well, from top to bottom, from top to the water spills from the high place to the low places. So whatever we think, our mind, our brain is at the top. Whatever we think, it will travel to the whole of our system, and it will toxify each and everything else. Actually, it will make poisonous each and everything else. We cannot protect ourselves because we have become the factory of generating and creating and poison and toxicity. We have become a kind of factory of generating and cultivating the negativity, the poison, the bad thing in ourselves. That is really bad. We must avoid it actually. We must avoid it because doing it actually, it might not hurt that much to other people, the people against whom we are spitting the venom. It might not be hurting that much to those people against whom we are spitting this venom, but it will definitely hurt us, and all that venom inside our brain, inside our mind, it will actually keep hurting us, it will keep damaging the whole of our system. So we need to stop the generation of it actually. We should not conceive anyone else negatively at all. If at all we do conceive somebody negatively, what is going to happen then? It will actually, it will hurt us a lot. It will do everything else against us. It can. So we become our own worst enemy. We become our own worst enemy. We should stop becoming our own worst enemy. We should stop becoming our own worst enemy. We should start becoming our own best friend. How can we become our own best friend? By the way, by weeding out all those toxic weeds, by weeding out all those toxic weeds inside our mind, brain, and we need to cultivate the love. We need to cultivate the respect. We need to cultivate the positivity. We need to cultivate the silver. We need to cultivate the brighter side of the life. We need to perceive the people as basically primarily the good people. We need to perceive the life basically primarily the good thing, the good life. We need to perceive the world as something really good and great. There might we also, if at all we do want to become a practical people, and we need to actually, then we should think that okay, there might come certain challenges and problems, and these challenges and problems are going to be overcome by my positivity. If at all I'm more positive human being, more positive human being, it does not mean becoming that much positive person does not mean that we should stop trust, we should start trusting each and everyone else. We don't need to. Becoming a positive person does not mean that we should start trusting each and everyone else equally. That is not something right at all. That is not something practicable at all. We need to become very much positive, but at the same time, we need to become somewhat practical as well. We need to become a bit pragmatic as well. Pragmatism should be promoted, but without compromising the positivity. We need to become a practical and pragmatic person. We need to become a realistic person. I'm not against it, but without compromising the positivity. We need to maintain a high level of positivity in our thoughts, in our perceptions. We should perceive as something as really, really, really positive, as really, really good of nature. That is how we can survive. That is how we can live longer. That is how we can live a happier life. That is how we can live a healthier life. That is how we can generate. We can create the very good relationship with the people around us, and even with the people who are at a bit of distance. Also, dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, we need to become a totally positive person at all. We need to stop generating the negativity, the poison, the toxicity, the bad stuff. Thank you, Jazakallah.